Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Questions today? Goldfish
no
today? Get our goldfish ready.
no
What's the
Britain England or Britain people
British?
British
Yeah.
and American they use language same language but just accent not same
The real English is from Britain. So remember, like I said, people from Europe went to the United States, right? And so that's where the language came from. America doesn't have a language. It came from Britain. That's the real language. But they don't speak very well. So now,
they
No, I'm
their
joking.
language but they can't use
no, I'm just joking. We like to joke with the British because British people, British people like to make fun of Americans. American people are not as good, but some of us can make fun of the British as well. I do pretty well. I've made some British people angry, but it's not that common. Usually, British people are very good at talking. They're very good. They enjoy arguing with people.
arguing
Arguing. Like, oh, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Arguing. And if you argue with British people and you leave and you feel angry or sad or you want to kill them, then they think that was a good conversation. They had fun. They enjoy trying to make you angry. In America, it's not like that because people have guns and they'll shoot you. The British don't really have that problem anymore. Maybe a long time ago, but they think that they're gentlemen. Talk
yes.
very sophisticated like this. So a long time ago, when people went to America from Europe, the people who were afraid or already were rich, they didn't go to America. They stayed in Europe. Only the people who were a little bit crazy or desperate or poor or owed money or who could fight went to the United States. So in Europe, we used to make fun of European people for being a little bit sophisticated, like the French. So in America, people, not anymore. Nowadays, I don't think people really cared, but a long time ago there was a little bit of more competition between the United States and Europe. I don't really feel that anymore. It's mostly just some jokes. But anyway, your question is about the accent. So really, American people have an accent. The real English is from England, right? So that's why their name is England. English, England. Usually the name of the language is the same as the people. So Thai, Thailand. Korean, Korea.
but American
Japanese.
no.
No, we don't have it. It's just English from England. So we have the accent. But in the UK, in England, they have many accents. Some people in London, if you listen to people from London, they have a very different accent than people in other parts of the country. So they have many accents. In America, we don't have as many. We have a little bit. We have an accent from Boston. We have an accent from New Jersey. We have a southern accent. You can hear, there's a few different accents. But in the UK, there's a lot. But anyway, in America, because of movies, because of American movies, most people around the world learn American accent. Because that's what they hear in the movies. And because American people speak a little bit clearer, usually.
Yes, because I just watched a movie about Sherlock Holmes, and it's hard to listen. But I saw in that movie, write or use everything same English, but when they talk or like I can't. It's hard to understand when they talk.
Yeah. When they talk.
Talk.
Exactly. But some Thai people learn British accents. So some countries, they will bring teachers from England, from the UK, to teach because that's the real English. So some people think it's better to learn
But
that. But
most people use American language.
yes, because of the internet and because of American movies.
Most things.
That's the easiest way to learn. So, yeah, most people and
Easy to understand.
a little bit easier,
Understand.
yes, than in the UK. But it depends. So some people in London, if you listen to the BBC News, it's pretty easy to understand. They speak almost the same as me. But if you listen to someone from the north or Scotland or something, then or Ireland, that's a very different accent. You should be in Scottish. Right.
Means.
That's what I can't do a Scottish accent, but they have very, very strong accents in some parts. But anyway, if you listen to it for a long time, you can understand. It's not a big problem. But yes, that's the real English. I have the accent.
You have. But
I have the American accent. So accent means different than the real one.
oh,
Right? So if someone says you have an accent, that means you're different than the real version. Okay, so really American people have an accent. Technically, that England is the real one, America is the accent.
I think accent means สำเนียง just how to speak. And
Yes, technically
sound.
it is, but when we say you have an accent, that means you're different than me.
Yes, I speak English accent Thai
With a Thai accent.
accent.
Yes, that means it's wrong. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That means
Oh, I just know.
yeah, it's the wrong one.
I think just another type or another kind.
Yeah, that's the nice way to look at it. But other people would say it's
Means
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah. But no, you're not wrong. It's different, but it's
Not right.
yeah.
Okay.
It's somewhere between. It's not wrong,
Not
but
right.
it's not just a little bit different. It's a little bit different and a little bit wrong.
Okay.
But it depends on who you talk to. So, if
But
you
most people I talked with them. I talk with talked. Talking.
no
Talked. Talked. Not right.
No, well, another word. We're still going.
Talking.
Most people
Talking.
talk.
Talk.
No, that word is right, but then the
Talk.
next one, we need another word after that.
Talked. Do.
Yeah?
Talked.
We need another word.
With
Yeah, or to.
them.
No, most people I talked with.
American language.
Most people I talk to.
They use
Yeah.
American accents. I don't know. They use
Accent.
accent.
Well, you don't know because you won't know.
It-
You can't hear it.
I can.
I don't think so. If
Like
someone
movie.
If someone was from Boston or New Jersey, you wouldn't be able to tell. Because remember in The Notebook, those people have an accent from the South and you can't hear it. So it's not easy to hear an accent like that. But yeah, the difference between America
I know
and
American.
Britain, you can hear. But not everyone, there are some people from London you probably wouldn't be able to hear. But in Sherlock Holmes, yes. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
that's the real English. English from England. Yeah.
Okay.
Because England at that time was very strong. That was the number one country in the world. They had a really, really strong navy.
Big Ben in London, right?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll learn about that in our Old West
Always.
painful history review. Okay, let's hear about Sipti's painful day.
Today.
As we get the goldfish ready. Take a shot every time Sipti forgets the D. We'll have a drinking game.
Good.
You want to play that game? Should we have like a shot, like vodka?
And 30 minutes left. Hey, John. Why?
Should we have that for one of the classes?
You
We'll
want?
have a tequila. We'll have a tequila.
No.
We'll get tequila.
No.
And every time if you forget to say if you say duh instead of the,
I think
take a
one
shot.
bottle is enough. And then probably I'm die before.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. That'll be a good show. Okay, go ahead.
Today I woke up at 6:30 p.m. and then
PM.
p.m.
Okay.
Yes. And after that I found something to eat. No. And
Like where? Like under your bed or?
and something in my room.
Okay.
Because I bought it already in the morning.
Okay.
And after that,
What did you eat?
Thai northern food.
What is it called? What does it look like? What's in it?
Look, most of them is vegetable.
Not yes.
Are vegetables.
Okay.
A little bit spicy, salty.
Like the goldfish.
With stick rice.
Sticky
rice.
Okay.
And after that, I took a shower, got dressed at the...
Dressed.
Oh, no. Took a shower.
Dressed.
Took a shower and ironed.
Right. Goldfish for that one?
And then, no.
Okay.
And then I got dressed. And after that I watched Sherlock Holmes New Generation.
Okay.
Like about their sister.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds boring. No,
Not boring.
Okay.
It's fun.
Okay.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And then I came here. I talked with my mom and then I came here.
Good. What did you talk about?
Just how are you? What you do? She said send.
It depends on what's coming next.
Send video about my...
Not about.
Video
A video.
Of
Yeah.
my bathroom.
Bast? Bust?
Bathroom.
Oh, bath.
Bathroom wall. She just made it. She just made.
I don't think she made it.
No. She said just finished.
It just got finished.
It just got finished.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I came here.
After this?
I'm not sure. I will Probably
Will?
will
Okay.
back home.
I will.
Go back home. Or go to my friend. My friends.
Friends what?
They
My friends what?
barbecue, huh?
Go to my friends what?
Go to my friend
Hobbit house? Cave? The tiny
Restaurant.
cave? Oh, right, okay.
They partying barbecue.
No. They are.
They are barbecue.
They are.
They are. They are. No, they are. Party.
They are.
Eating.
No. They are.
Making barbecue.
No, they're having a barbecue.
They are having a barbecue.
Okay. What are they gonna cook?
Hmm?
What are they gonna cook?
Pork, gill, and gill.
Not Gills are on the fish.
Gill.
No, there's an R in there.
Grill. No, grilled.
Oh, right.
Pork.
Exactly.
Pork and vegetables.
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 Not vegetables. We don't, that's true, but we don't pronounce it. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
That's okay. Great. Okay, so that was Sipti's exciting.
Painful. Not exciting.
Great day. Language learners.
Language learners like licking luscious lemons.
And the other one?
Randy, rarely, red, rowdy, races, requests.
Right. Okay, back to Sipti's favorite game.
Back to the future.
IELTS questions. Number 2, the second question, my favorite. Describe a child that you know and like a lot. You should say who the child is, how you know them, where you met them, and of course, why you like them.
Children.
Child. Describe a child that you know and like a lot. You get to think for 1 minute.
1 minute.
And then you get to answer in the test.
No,
No, you can think for 1 minute. Describe a child that you know and like a lot. You should say who the child is, how you know them, where you met them, and of course, why you like them. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, you can go.
Okay. I think when I went to Asa, just a moment, I can't remember what.
Uh-oh.
Why?
You can just imagine the person in the test.
No. Volunteer.
Okay.
Volunteer. When I volunteered.
Right.
Volunteered.
Exactly.
When my friends and I went to a school for kids. We went there because we wanted to be volunteers to help children, to help teachers to make activity for sports day for every student there. In the beginning, I don't like because I didn't like because children, the children,
not children,
the children,
not children,
children,
not sh,
ch,
not
chil-
sh, ch,
children,
children, not sh, children.
children, the
Not sh,
the children,
not sh, ch,
ch,
children,
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 not children, children.
children,
You're saying sh, ch, children.
children
Yeah.
were busy.
Okay.
They
Do you think they would like goldfish?
probably they didn't listen what our said. Listening.
They didn't listen.
They were.
They didn't listen.
They didn't listen. Listened.
They didn't listen.
Listening.
No, they didn't listen.
Listened.
They didn't listen.
Our
Another word. They didn't listen.
to
Yeah.
our
To our what?
our said.
No.
Our say.
Nope. They didn't listen to.
Our.
Nope. Our is what we own, not us.
Us.
Yeah.
To us. But when we when we were spending
Okay.
time together, we play game together.
We play.
Played game. We played games. We ate. We ate together. We did everything together. I feel like
I
like felt like we were family, and I liked them so much. They were like brother and sister, my brother and my sister. I like to go back there again. Very long, so long, confused. You understand?
I understand. The sentences are getting much better. It almost makes sense. Most people would understand what you're trying to say. The story's okay, but that's not the question. The question is, describe a child.
A child. Child.
Right. Just one. If you don't answer the question like they answer it, like they ask it, then you get a bad score. Because like I said, there's nobody on this test that's smart. There's nobody there who has a box that says, this person is so smart that they didn't answer the question. Yes. No, they don't have that. They have idiot, retard, can't speak, stupid, doesn't listen. That's all they have on their test. They don't have any boxes that says, so smart, they don't want to answer my question. So if you don't answer the question like they say, their only option is to say you're bad at listening. That's it. So if we go to the test, we have to answer like they want. So it has to be a child, not children. Okay?
Okay.
Second thing is too long. It took way too long. It's too slow. I saw a children in
Sure.
the school. It's too slow. And it took too long to get to the point. In the beginning, you said, I was with my friends, it took too long to get to the question. We just want to say, my friend has a very cute nephew, or something like that. Or my sister's son is 3 years old and he's very cute, or something like that. Something that we get to the point of the question as quickly as possible. If you want to take a risk, you can build up the story a little bit. You could say, 5 years ago, and you could tell a little bit of a story, but it's dangerous. It should just be simple. My friend has a son. As quickly as you can get to the point, then that's going to be the best. That's what's simple, easy, and makes sense. Okay? One more time. Describe a child that you know and like a lot. You should say who the child is, how you know them, where you met them, and of course, why you like them. Also, remember, so we have one strategy. We want to tell the truth first. Because, why?
It's hard to lie.
Simpler than that. The details are clearer. If it's a real story, then you can imagine something very clearly. If you're lying, then the details are gone. People only focus on the lie. They don't focus on the details. So if you can, you want to tell a real story. Many times, though, we don't have a real story. In this test, they'll ask you things. Sometimes you'll get a question that you have never experienced. They could ask you, tell us about a time when you saved a horse. If you've never met a horse before, if you've never seen a horse before, you have to lie, right? The first one is we tell the truth because it's clear. If we can't tell the truth, then we tell a story that we heard,
Also,
a movie that we saw, or some experience that someone else had, right? That's why Sipti and I are watching movies. People watching this say, John, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing. Why are you wasting our time? But I know what I'm doing. And part of the problem that people have when they try to speak English is they don't have any experience to pull from. By watching movies with Sipti and expressing and explaining them, you can learn a lot of experiences that you've never had. And so when you go to the test and you try to describe something, maybe they ask you, tell us about what you think robots are going to be like in the future. Okay, then you can describe a story from Blade Runner. You can pull from these ideas that you've never experienced.
okay.
Right? So that's why we're doing those things. People at home don't understand. They think John's an idiot. Why is he watching movies that has nothing to do with English? Well, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, describe a child that you know and like a lot.
Like a lot.
Like
a lot.
right.
I think there were my cousins.
There were my cousins.
There.
I have.
I have.
Yeah. There were means they're dead.
I have my cousins.
You don't have them. They're not iPhones. I have
2 cousins. When they-
Remember,
who?
a
A.
child, not 2.
Again.
A child.
Back.
Uh-oh, delete. Okay.
Okay. About 3 years ago, I found a boy. He
On the road? Like, where did you find him?
Huh?
You didn't. Hopefully, you didn't find a kid just on the road or something.
He came.
You didn't find him then. You met.
See, saw, met.
How about met?
I met a boy. He came.
His name was Duck.
His name N, probably N.
His name.
Is.
We say in the past.
His name was N.
Yeah.
N came to my restaurant with my friends.
My friend is.
My friends.
My friends.
My friends.
My friends.
My friends.
Z.
My friends. We know each other not much, but
We didn't.
we didn't know each other enough.
It's not enough. We didn't know each other very
We
well.
didn't know each other well.
Mhm.
And after 1 year, he came. He came again, and he talked about his life. He
He
didn't have family. He alone. He was
He-
alone.
How old was he?
16 or 5.
That's not a child. Describe a child that's 5 years old.
5
Maybe
year.
2 to 7 would be the oldest. A 13, 15 is
No.
not a child. That's a teenager. A
Or
child
13.
that's still a teenager. Yeah.
Oh, again.
Right. You see, that's why I'm very
Woo.
careful with these questions because I don't have time to wait till the end. Describe a child that you know. Oh, no, that's it. Describe a child that you know and like a lot. You should say who the child is, how you know them, where you met them, and of course, why you like them. Why do I say that? Because all of the questions always say why you like them, why you like it, why it was important, why this person is interesting, why it's great. The question is always why it's so great at the end.
Okay, again.
Yes.
I think my brother, when he is my brother, when he was young, when he born just 3 months, I had to take care of him. In the beginning,
Not in the past, now. Describe a child that you know. Know is now, not knew.
oh,
Right? Describe a child that you know and like, not liked. That you know is now and like a lot.
it's very hard.
Right,
because-
that's why we're here, right? Because when you go to the test, like other Thai people, we don't want Sipti to get a 5. Like the rest of Thailand. We need a 6.5. Right?
Who? Oh, okay. Again.
Delete.
I think my friend's daughter, because
You don't start with I think, right? Remember, we have other strategies. We don't want to
she
tell.
is. Yeah.
No, we don't want to start with hesitation. I trained many people. They used to start like this. They came to me and they said, John, I got a 3 on the on the math test. And I said, listen, you can't start by saying, maybe my cousin. No, definitely, absolutely, I'm sure, right? We don't start with maybe. We start with definitely, or I'm sure, or oh my gosh, let me tell you about, right? You start with confidence. if you're confident, then the person who's listening is going to think, yes, she knows what she's talking about. But if you say, I think, then they're going to say, well, if she doesn't think she speaks English, then of course, I don't either, right? So we have to be confident. You don't say like, definitely, man, my cousin. Okay, you don't need to be like that. But you have to have the words that show that you know what you're talking about. Because English people don't say that. If someone asks my mom or my friend, describe a child that you know, my mom's not going to say, maybe. She's going to say, you know, my sister just had a baby. Okay? Like that. She's not going to be nervous about if it's right or not. She knows what the question is. And if she doesn't know the question, she'll ask them, well, what was the question? Or are you drunk? Right? she'll know what the person is asking. Okay, try again. Describe a child that you know and like a lot.
You know, my friend, my close friend.
Close?
My close
Oh,
friend.
right.
She just had a baby. I know.
So it's not a baby. A child is not a baby.
Just had
So a baby,
a daughter.
a baby is from 0 until probably 3 or 4.
Should 1 or 2 years.
It should be older than 2. 3.
Oh,
A child is about age 5 to 7. That's a child.
okay. I have my close friend. She just, I know.
Not my close friend. I have a close friend.
I have a close friend. She had a daughter.
She had or has? Did her daughter die?
Has
Okay.
a daughter. She
Who?
who is name เหรอ
You should say the age.
Who is 3 years old. Old.
Oh, right.
She very
She
cute. She is very cute and genius.
You can say
Smart.
a genius,
A
but not genius. She is a genius.
She is a genius. I met her. I met her 5 or 10 times per month.
Not met, I meet.
I meet her.
But it's not meet, I see her.
I see her probably 10 times per month
That's better.
because me and her moms like to
Her mom and I
like to go
drinking.
to hang out. No, talking, dinner together and talked.
Not talked.
And talk. And usually I met her.
Not met.
I see her.
No.
I saw her.
No. Usually I.
Meet
Yes.
her with her mom. And she very cute. She is cute. If I want to have daughter.
Not daughter.
Daughter. A daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I want my daughter
To.
look like her.
Well, you can't have a daughter that looks like her because you look different than her mom.
Type.
I don't think you can choose. But anyway.
Smart like her.
We can't want, but you can say, I hope.
I hope.
Yeah. You can hope whatever you want.
I
but
hope my daughter to
No.
I hope my daughter would be.
No.
I hope my daughter cute.
I hope my daughter.
Too cute.
Nope.
Be cute.
Not be.
Is
Yeah.
cute. Like her.
Yep.
That's good.
Who the child is? We didn't learn her name. We should know her name. How you know them? Yes, because of her mom. Where you met her? You didn't really say that. And you.
Everywhere her moms came to meet me.
Right, but met is just the first time, not where you meet her. Where you met is just once, the very, very first time. And why you like her. You said because she's cute, but you didn't really focus on that. You should say, I like her because she's cute. You need to answer the question by giving an example.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's try again. Describe a child that you know and you like a lot.
You know, I never saw. Never see. No. My friend had.
My friend. Oh, right.
She has a daughter. She is very cute. Her name is. S. I should say name. No, I can say.
Just make up a name.
Her name is S.
That sounds too fake. Make up a
Q.
better name.
Q. Her name is Q. I really like her because she is very cute. She has big eyes.
Just one.
She has big eyes. And her cheeks very big.
Okay, but you don't like big cheeks.
I like big cheeks.
Okay, so you think it's good.
For
you think
kids.
it's cute, but you don't want it.
Because I'm not baby, not student.
But if you like something and you think it's great, but then you don't like it on yourself.
Student.
I think there's something wrong there though. If you like something and you think it's cute, but then you don't want it, that's a problem. Anyway, keep going. We'll talk about what we should do is get a psychologist to come and do an interview. We'll send you to a psychologist. That'll be a great show. That'd be great. That'd be great.
No. I know her because her mom and I, we are be friends.
We are be friends?
We are friends.
Oh, okay.
We are friends. And every month I met her. I see her probably 10 times. That means we know each other.
We have known.
We have known each other. Known each other a lot.
No.
We spend time together a lot.
Yeah.
And
we spend a lot of time together.
We spend a lot of time together. I like to go to her mom's house to barbecue.
Not to barbecue.
For barbecue. I like to go to her house and make and have barbecue
dinner
many times.
You can't like to go to someone's house many times. You can say it's fun to go to her house and have dinner, but you can't like to take other things from someone. I don't say I like to go to Sipti's house and steal her food. You can, but that's not what you want to say in a interview or in a
in
a test. No, there's there's too many other problems. So there's no talking about the child, right? The point of this is to talk about the child. You're talking about
I don't
the
know
mom.
about the child.
That's why it's hard. And that's why Thai people get a 5, because this is difficult. But that's why we're here, is to teach you how to focus on the question so that when you go there, it's easy, right? So we have to focus on the child, not the mom, not the barbecue, not the drinking. Sipti's like, I know a child, but I really like her mom because we drink together. No, that's don't worry about her mom. Don't worry about the barbecue. Don't worry about her house. Just the child. That's what this question is about, right? Okay, let's try one more time, and then we have to have our snack because we only have an hour. Describe a child that you know and like a lot.
I know one girl. Her name is Q. We know each other because her moms and I, we are...
Her moms? How many does she have?
Her mom and I, we are friends. We are the friends. And her mom liked to ask me to go to dinner with her, and every time I go to her house I met Q. We like to play together.
Pay what?
Play.
Oh, right, there's an L.
Play Barbie, or sometimes we played football and pretend to be her friend. Before, I don't want to have daughter.
I
didn't want to have daughter, but every time I met her, she made me think about if I have a daughter, I hope my daughter looks like her.
My daughter looks.
My daughter looks.
He looks.
He looks.
She looks.
She looks.
They look.
They look.
Everybody looks.
Everybody looks.
No one looks.
No one looks.
That's better, but it's still not the question. You're talking about yourself. You're talking about your life, about you wanting to have a child. That has nothing to do with this child. We only want to talk about the child, right? So you want to say like this. You want to say, I have one friend, and she's not very old. She's probably 20 years old. And she had a child when she was, I don't know, maybe 16. And now her kid is already 4. But the child is very fat. I would say probably already 20 kilograms or maybe 30. And he kind of looks like a ball. Like if you could roll him, you might roll down the hill. But he's always smiling and eating cake, and he looks really cute. His cheeks, he looks like he always is eating, even though he has nothing in his mouth. But he smiles, and he tries to run around. Sometimes I ask him if he wants to exercise, and he doesn't know what that word is because he speaks Thai. But I met him probably 2 years ago when he was still a child, and he was much smaller, but he has gotten fatter over the years. And I think probably in a few more years he'll gain even more weight. But him and his mom and I sometimes go to dinner together and have some extra French fries with our meal. Right? Now, is that real? No. Because I don't know any kids, right? Some Thai people usually try to give you their kids to take care of. I had some friends that used to work at this massage place, and their kids would run around, and they would say, "Here, you take care." I said, "No, don't give them to me." But anyway, I don't know any kids, right? So I have to make it up, right? But I do, one time, I tell you a story, this is a real story. I did know, and that's what I took this story from, because I used to know this girl, and she had, not a girl, she was an old lady, but she had a really fat son, and he was really fat, and I used to talk with him or whatever, or he would run around when I was talking with the people at the restaurant. And I went to the park, not the park, I went to this market one time, and I saw him next to this barbecue stand selling pork. And I went up to him and I poked him here in his side of his stomach, and he turned around. It wasn't him. It was another boy.
Another boy?
I didn't know him. And he looked at me and he's like, "Who the hell are you?" I was really embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my God." But he looked the exact same. I think it was even the same shirt that I remember he had. But I was really embarrassed. But
when you saw his face, not...
Yeah, he wasn't the same kid. But he looked, I was 99% sure it was him. And oh my gosh.
Most children look the same.
No, I'm not that stupid. I'm not blind. I don't go up poking people. I was very sure that, he was the exact same size as that kid.
And where their parents?
His mom was right there, and she saw me and she laughed.
Oh, she thought you were just kidding.
Yeah, she thought I was just joking. But my face was probably very, very white after that, because I was really shocked. I was surprised. But thankfully, his mom didn't get angry or anything. Try to hit me or something. Anyway, that's all we have time for. We'll continue for many more months trying to improve Sipti's IELTS training. Now, we have a famous treat from the United States. I don't know about the United States, but this is a Rice Krispie treat.
Probably I saw in some movie they made.
Yeah, and they do have these in Thailand sometimes probably at Starbucks might have them, but I couldn't find any, so I had to make it. But we make it, it's pretty easy. It's made from Rice Krispies, which is this cereal, and marshmallows. Marshmallows. These are marshmallows. The small ones because they melt faster. Anyway, so it's very easy to make. And I tried to make one earlier today, and it tasted really horrible. But this one, I tried it already. I cut it. So you can try it. That is the real taste. Show people so they can see on the big camera. And that's the real, and they usually cut them into squares like that.
Smell milk.
It's not milk, it's butter. There's a little bit of butter, marshmallow, and Rice Krispies. What does it smell like?
Milk.
Does it smell good?
Very
Does it smell better than the gingerbread cookie? Have you ever had a marshmallow before?
Yes.
Do you know what marshmallows are?
Yes, we like to grill when we camping.
Not gill.
Grill.
No, there's an R in there.
Grill.
Yeah.
Grill.
I haven't had marshmallows for a long time.
You use just two things, no?
Butter, marshmallows, and Rice Krispies.
Milk.
No, it's butter.
Butter.
Yeah, there's no milk.
Wow. Delicious.
Yeah. Rice Krispies.
Like bubble.
Yeah, because of the rice. The rice cereal. These are really popular, and people like to buy them usually at coffee shops, they'll have them with donuts or muffins or things like that, and they're popular. Or people make them at home. You can also buy them from the store.
How you can make?
You just
Put
you put butter in a pan. Not too much butter. I put too much butter the first time. It was really bad. You put butter. It's hard to know how much butter. You put butter, and you have to put butter in the pan because the marshmallow sticks to the pan really bad.
For help,
Not for help, to help.
to help.
No, but also for the taste, and for the marshmallows to be a little bit more watery, and then you put the marshmallows in, and they melt into a cream, and then you add the Rice Krispies, so that it's all of the Rice Krispies are covered in the cream, but not too much cream and not too much Rice Krispies. If there's too much Rice Krispies, then it doesn't stay together. You can see this one's very good because it stays together. It's hard, and you can squeeze it a little bit, and it doesn't fall apart. If you have too many marshmallows, then it falls apart like this. And if there's too many Rice Krispies, it also falls apart. So it has to be the right consistency. What do you think?
What name?
Rice Krispie treats. These are
Krispie
called
treat.
Rice Krispies and Rice Krispie treat. Treat means like candy.
Oh.
So Rice Krispie candy. Yeah.
Rice Krispie candy.
Rice Krispie treat.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Eat with
1 to 10? What do you think? And you can eat it while you're eating your goldfish, so that you can have an exciting time. Put some goldfish on the on the Rice Krispie treat to improve
Eat.
the taste.
If eat with milk,
Milk. All right,
will
milk.
be good.
It'd be better. No, I don't think they would eat them with milk. Probably
Because a
with
little bit sweet.
no, very sweet because the marshmallows are sweet. I don't think people eat them with milk. Probably they're going to eat them with coffee or tea. Maybe like hot chocolate. Maybe milk would be okay.
Goldfish make my taste so bad.
But I'm saying that when you buy these, usually it's at a coffee shop. It's not going to be at a
Cake.
no, it's not going to be at a cake store. It's a little bit kind of cheap kind of dessert. You know, the people in The Notebook, remember that rich family, Ellie's rich family, they're not going to be eating Rice Krispie treats.
Why is it?
Because marshmallows are kind of a little bit low class.
Really?
Yeah.
How people like to eat marshmallow?
Low class. Because people who are really rich, they don't go camping. They own the campground. They don't want to go camping, and I mean some people do. It's not everybody, but I'm just saying that marshmallows in general are not really a sophisticated food. It's a little bit kind of like a poor kind of treat. And so Rice Krispies are something that I imagine people in a trailer like me eating. Now, everyone likes candy. You know, there are some. Warren Buffett probably likes Rice Krispies also. But I'm just saying that when I see it on TV, when I imagine people eating Rice Krispie treats, it's not usually someone in an expensive suit. It's usually someone who has like stains on their shirt.
Stain.
Garbage things on their shirt. And anyway, that could just be my own prejudice.
In Thai you can sell expensive.
Probably people would like it. Take another big bite, and then that's all we have time for.
Oh, I will eat all right
Come
now.
on, big bite. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. Any questions?
Thank you.
If you want to see Sipti getting fat, also these make you nice and fat. So
Yeah,
if you want to
almost right now.
if you
My
want to see
hand
Sipti,
very fit or too fit.
tight.
Tight.
If you want to see Sifty finishing her Rice Krispie treat and some more goldfish, make sure to add her on Instagram. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.